Hello, good evening. Today, a new story of oddity and wonders. We will covering today some oddity never happened by a regime control a country, as the weirdest incidents can happen by a leader of a country. Uh, North Korea. It's this country. It used to be a communist country. But after the father in 2011 died, Kim, he was the leader. His son succeeded him. His son is a brutal tyrant. He's a crazy psycho man. This young youth, he was 32 years old when he started to be a president of North Korea. This young man, he loves bloodshed. He loves to kill. And the way he executes his opponent, it's weird. Never before someone execute uh, any oppositions or any kind of opponent people like this way. He used fire squad, anti-craft guns, flamethrower, and killed the people by starving dogs, by the piranhas, the kind of fish, wild fish, flesh eating. So he used not normal methods for execution. Actually, this boy, I call him a boy, he's not responsible to be a man, control a country. He wasn't has any qualification to succeed his father. He was fond of the video games and the Hollywood movies. Doesn't have any kind of background of the diplomatic ways. So he ruled the North Korea in a different way. So let's give some series of his, I call it crimes, for of execution of the officials of his government and relatives. So I don't know. It's a kind of oddity. It's a strange oddity. You will listen to strange stories. Uh, I don't know. You will judge after you listen to this story how this man is a psycho, is a crazy, and how the people, the other countries, respect him as a president of North Korea. Let's go to see what's happening with this young man. Is a brutal execution method used by North Korean Kim Jong Un. That's his name. The North Korean tyrant Kim Jong Un has long been suspected of the ordering gruesome execution of those who have opposed him. He threw one of his generals into a tank of flesh eating piranhas after being accused of planning a coup. The unnamed general has his arms and torso cut open with knives before being tossed in. It's thought Kim Jong Un drew inspiration from 1977 James Bond movie, The Spy Who Loved Me, in which the beautiful actress Villain Helga Brandt is devoured by piranhas as a punishment for not killing the agent 007. The dictator methods are often inspired by Hollywood movies. Since coming to the power in 2011, Kim Jong Un accused of offing people using extremely harrowing methods. In 2017, he killed 11 musicians. They are being viciously executed by anti-aircraft guns at a football stadium after they were accused of making a pornographic video, as the witnesses said. A gun was fired, the noise was deafening, absolutely terrifying. and the guns were fired one after the other. The musicians just disappeared each time the guns were fired into them. Their bodies were blown to bits, totally destroyed, blood and bits flying everywhere. Then, after the military tanks moved in and ran over the bits of the ground where the remains lay. What is more, a defense chief was put to death by anti-aircraft gunfire in 2015 because he fell asleep at the military event. Kim Jong Uncle, who was described as the second most powerful figure in North Korea, he was also married to Kim's aunt. After a military show trial, Uncle Yang, that's his name, was executed by firing squad in December 2013. He was accused of multiple of charges, including corruption. His body was allegedly thrown to the starving dogs. In 2014, Kim's aunt, she was the wife of his executed uncle. She died from a stroke during argument about her husband's execution. But in fact, one of the defectors claimed that Kim ordered her to be poisoned after she complained about how her husband was killed. Kim also killed a rest of her family, around 7 members. In 2014, a top official was allegedly killed by flamethrower. Is it very big series of execution methods weird have done by this kind of psycho man? We close this series just in brief. This disastrous series of the killing uh, by killing his half brother in Kuala Lumpur airport when being attacked with a nerve agent in Malaysia. He wasn't like his half brother, so he ordered him to be executed as an assassination by strangers. But in fact, he was behind this kind of crime. Now, we just mention something for the oddity and wonders happens between us these days by a man should be a respectful man by the other kings and presidents who visit North Korea or they have a diplomatic ties with this country. This guy, he's every day kill someone and he choose kind of execution by aircraft guns, fire squad. Yeah, if you know one bullet of the aircraft guns is enough to destroy airplane, and he shoot his execution ways to the human body by this kind of guns, not just one, but bullets one after one. So doesn't have any kind of feeling to his relatives, to his officials, or even if he executes someone, execute him by the normal ways as the humans are used to do. But this Kim Jong Un, he's a crazy man. He's in his 30s and he doesn't have any background about how to lead the army, the country. He just used to make a bloodshed and feel arrogant, feel happy after every time he kill someone, and doesn't matter his uncle, his aunt, his official, the defense chief. He chose anyone, even his girlfriend. He killed her with the 11 musicians. This is just a brief covering of someone he lives between us and the people. Maybe most of the people they don't know how this a criminal man is a president of strong country like North Korea. Hopefully, you wonder, not enjoy the story about Kim Jong Un, the psycho man of the North Korea. Thank you very much. See you next time.